But good call, good call. I appreciate your honesty. No. Was it my car keys? Did you win my vehicle? Or Nick's like house keys so you win his house? It was a Zard? Okay, so I had already made a hot coffee, but we also had cold coffee that we had made and it was left over. So I'm just gonna drink both. If if something happens, I'm sure nothing's gonna happen because my tolerance is pretty high. But if something happens, we had a good run. But yeah, are you okay with Obsidian? Because I think Nick was just sending whatever he had on hand. All right, mystery bundles are back, and we already got a few on the board. I'll open those while we wait for the breaks to fill. All right, looks like we got 6 bundles ready to go. Keeping it sealed? Am I ready for this idea? Not yet. Hold on. I swear, dude, if you say anything revolving around Hidden Fates, I swear. Bees, you should just make a break with just Hidden Fates and 151. And then I'll post it, and it's like $50 a spot for 36 packs, and then the person who suggested it doesn't buy in and is nowhere to be found. Just I'm not like, I've been known to be telepathic, but I think like a chimpanzee could figure out the outcome of that. Okay, what the heck? There we go. I wish you could grade booster boxes, Gary. The closest we can get is grading packs. I could think about that for the future, real man. It's kind of like a battle with extra steps, but I'm not against it. Yeah, you could buy like acrylic cases too, specifically for them. I need a couple for my older boxes as well. Okay, where is... There. Those boxes right now, Gary, are so severely underappreciated, it's not even funny. I look at it and I get like Evo vibes just because of what's in it. Okay, this is the first break. So I'm going to put that to the side for now. Let's try to fill that up too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is for Jordan. Yeah, but that's the way it's always been, Gary. People underappreciate current sets and are very picky, and then they wait a year, and then they're like, oh, this is, I really wanted the set, Beige, but they weren't there when I was opening it regularly, and then they miss out. That's how it goes. Happens the same. I've been seeing the same thing for, it's going to be what, 7 years? But don't worry, randos on Reddit or people who just started opening packs, they know better, you know? All right, Tesnick, you're up first with 5. You probably opened the Masquerade. I mean, personally, if you like, if I had to choose one of them and not both, I'd probably choose the Obsidian. But I like them both. Cheers, let's get some heat today. I added in 5 more graded cards from my personal collection. So, congrats to in advance to whoever gets them. Uh-oh. That first timer luck. I already see something sticking out of the top. Music, all right? Is the music not on? I'm sorry. And what's up, Paolo? Where is my music? PSA, right off the bat. That's pretty cool. Pick a number 1 through 5. That one is not going in the mystery bundles, I can tell you right now. 3? 3 it is. After we're done with these bundles, I will pick you PSA card number 3, whatever it is. My guy says, give me the first edition Zard for the price of a $25 bundle, please. Imagine. If I win the lottery, I'll put another Zard, not that one. That one is staying with me. It's going to get buried with me. That's what the Egyptians used to do. That. And then, in the afterlife, I can flex on people with the first edition Zard. But I'm not Egyptian, so I guess it wouldn't really... Or is that even like a religion? What would be the religion of back then? Never thought of that. Excuse me. What is it just their beliefs as the civilization at the time, or is it... No, it's their religion. I'm gonna have to Google that. You know how, like, ancient Egyptians, real man, they would bury the stuff with the person so that they could use it in the afterlife? What was technically their religion? Polytheistic? I mean, they worship many gods, but so did, like, ancient Greece and Rome. That's the religion name on Google? Really? Not like a title to it then. Interesting. Because polytheism is just the worship of many gods versus monotheism. And let me tell you, I made a big mess making these bundles. Egyptian religion, those were the two names I got. That's interesting then, because I feel like, you know, throughout history, every religion kind of has its own name, but they didn't really have one. The ancient Egyptian religion... So there isn't a formal title for what they believed in, which again is interesting. I never thought of that. Aliens? Sounds about right. I had ChatGPT in the chat, and then they wanted me to pay monthly for it after the free month. And I was like, I'm not paying for this. It like barely worked. They gave us like the really stupid version of it. We probably did some damage to it with what people were asking. Aliens 100% built the pyramids. I mean, historically speaking, I feel like I've watched a lot of videos where people truly don't know how they were able to build them. It's a steal for $20. A month? And as you guys can see, the bundles have some pretty crazy variety. We got a Vivid right here. Put it this way, real man, I think it's pretty, like, cocky to just assume that people can look at stuff that's like 2,000 years old and know exactly what happened. I think it's pretty bold to think that. That's an alt grape tusk. You know what I started rewatching because I'm out of shows now is Vikings. So I'm watching it for like the 10th time, I guess. It's long, it'll chew up some time. And it's good. What made me start watching it again is because I watched the Warcraft movie, which if you haven't seen, it's free on Netflix. And Ragnar is one of the main characters in that movie. Which makes me sad that they probably won't make another movie. Because he was like such a amazing actor in that movie. Celebrations. Another visit. There have been experts who have studied a bunch of stuff in the pyramids and they think that Egyptians built the pyramids, but actually assimilate long before it. I mean, it's all guesses. We're never going to know. Would I trade my Charizard to find out? Nah, I don't care that much. The Charizard's here, and I love it. I really don't care about what happened in ancient Egypt. It already happened. There's nothing we can do about it. You'll trade Mizard to find out? You can't trade something that's not yours. It's the law, actually. Ability to teleport? Nah. It would be like Jumper, dude. Then Samuel L. Jackson will be hunting me down for the rest of my life. Whoa. I actually watched the Transformers movie. It's on the moon. It's on the dark side of the moon. I can already sense what's in PAX. I just haven't honed in on it 1,000% yet. All right, you said number 3. Nope. That is a Jungle Eevee PSA 8. Gorgeous. Very good. I just got marker on my finger, so now I'm just going to have a black smudge on my finger for probably a day or so. Marker was a little bit too crispy. Not bad, Mr. Tutznick. We got 1 PSA off the table. Still 4 more, and 6 more booster boxes, I think, total. Whatever the total is from last time, I didn't change it. All right. Jordan, good luck to you. Yo, so I gotta get a new bug zapper because I'm pretty sure a bird went way too close to it to try and eat the bugs that were zapped. And I think it blew up from the bird touching it, and the bird is either dead, electrocuted itself, and got away, but it's done. And I wish I would have saw it because that would have been probably pretty crazy to see. I went to go like see if it was on, and it would not turn on anymore. And it looked like there was some sort of an explosion. A small one. But the thing was like, I think $12 at Menards, so not really a crazy loss there. Just an inconvenience. Full art alt. And a regular hit. Gorgeous. Little Hyperzar for the road from burning. Maybe. Nope. Still very nice. That alt is not easy to pull. What level are you testing, Nick? You almost maxed out? Because we failed on heroic mode. And you can't try too many times because the random people that join will just quit, and then it's a waste of time for everybody. We need people that are like in the guild, so then we can just keep on attempting until we get it. And the randos are bad usually. Dude, you need all 10 people to do what they're supposed to do. And you can't rely on randos to do that. Boo the Bear needs to figure out his schedule so I know if he's in or if he's out. Because it would be nice to have him in there knowledgeable. Makes everything easier when people know what they're doing. Alright, we got more spots taken in the break. Let's try to get that filled, and we do have a bundle as well. More exciting when there's some dead weight. Yeah, the heroic mode or version of boss fights though, like you can't have dead weight, especially in 10 man. In 25 you can have a couple of dead weight, but not in 10. All right, Charles, let me open your bundle. Good luck, Charles. You may see some Brilliant and some Evolving Skies in these bundles as well. Tapu Koko right off the bat. And there's still the opportunity to win a booster box from getting the alt Moltres from Chilling. And that can happen in a bundle, it could happen in a break. And a lot of time has passed, so we are due for it. Cloth. And a Zamazenta. Not a bad bundle. 4 hits out of 6 packs. I'd take that. All right, what's up next here? Another bundle for Jordan. People are sleeping. All right, Jordan. Good luck, my friend. Once that break fills, we will switch over to the break and open it. Break sold out? All right. Thank you for filling it. Got a nice ogre mask. Water. Ooh, looks like you got a Brilliant Stars pack as well. The Larvitar T-Tar pack. Very interesting. Gotta love that. Not bad. The T-Tar is very nice. Big fan of that card. Which honestly, like, when we were first opening the set, it felt common, and now I barely see it anymore. Which is very interesting. All right, break is full. This one, I had to sub one of the Celebrations pack for a 151 pack. So, bonus for you guys. Two, three, 4, 5. They posted on the website out of order for whatever reason, but I'm still just going to open it first. Oops. I didn't randomize it again. I just undid the paste instead of copy. All right, let's get that printed. Good luck, everybody. What do we got here? Brawl. Charles, there you go. Oh my gosh, back to back. This break is already popping off. 2 trainers. Right next to each other too. Imagine that booster box. I was about to say, if we get another full art here, this is a broken booster box. Blood Moon or Saluna. Tasnik. Valerian. Grass. Ooh, full art fighting. Tatsnick. The flower. That Houndour is nice. Pidgeots. Solid amount of hits this break. So you got a 151 pack instead of another Celebrations, and we got a Dragonair. Not bad. Sun and Moon base. After this, we'll open more bundles if we got to. Otherwise, we'll wait for the next break. I see Hyper and we're in Burning right now, by the way. So for everyone who didn't buy into this break, oof, still good. but it's nice to have a scare. Joseph. Hey, the only way you get a Hyperzard is by getting into breaks and bundles that have burning. So you're in the right spot. Eternatus, Dark. Richard. I thought it was it. That tells us. That just tells me we're close. We're very close. It's not too far away. Solid amount of hits already in this break, though. Looks like there's still more coming out. Flamigo. Quaquavel. Charles. Not a bad break. Crazy amount of hits, and we got that much closer to a burning Hyperzard. I'm trying to remember how long ago was the last one. I think we're probably coming up on a month. Okay, we got one break left. Let me see if we had any more bundles. No bundles yet. Give you guys a couple minutes. I'll give you guys more than a couple minutes. We'll just hang out until just to see if anybody wants anything. And there's no rate on Thursday Tetsnick, so could help you either level or I'm gonna play some battlegrounds. We can do some arenas too. Arenas are fun. And I almost have all my PvP set. Battle Royale. Well, I played that version of the game. That's how I got my parrot. Oh. Well, I guess not then. He's going up north. With your new pew-pews? Go play with them, dude. So if you're watching the replay, the break that was full opened, even though it was break number 2 technically, I just have it as number 1. The names are correct. Wait. Gonna wait a little while, see if anybody wants more bundles or more bricks. I gotta see if I need to buy more Ultra Balls again. I have 37. I feel like I'm not earning as much Pokecoins anymore. I guess my highest IV now is 26. It's not bad. Can I change the IV? Do I have that or no? IV reset is 10,000. That Entei might be worth a reroll. I'm gonna do it real quick while we wait for more spots or more bundles to get bought. use the IV reset. Completely changes the individual values of Pokemon. I click on it, I can't use it. I click on the Pokemon, I don't have an option to use it. It's a real good game. Okay, I found it. It went lower. Well, gonna have to use another one when I have enough for it. That is impressive. Well, time to sell some doubles. Should just be a button to sell all your doubles. Going through one by one is painful. I can't believe I re-rolled the IV and it was lower. That's fantastic. Because what is it, 1 to 30 or 36? And I was like 15 IV. So pretty much like 50% chance of being an upgrade. That's impressive. All right, we got another bundle. Let's run it back, Jordan. Jordan's getting in while it's hot, dude. He knows. Whatever. You sat around on the last one and missed out, not happening this time? Four-time Beach Bucks and the Heat. Trophius. I used to think Trophius was legendary the first time I saw him. Definitely Gen 3. I was going to say maybe Gen 2, but now it was Gen 3. I remember I encountered it, I was like, what is this? This thing is sick. And it was actually pretty good. Ooh. What was this? This was burning, and I think I see a hyper. Yo, full art Trainer Guzma. This card was so hard to pull back in the day, too. Still is. Makes me miss Sun and Moon. The games are so fun. You are very welcome. Making these 100 bundles, dude, I made them all at once on the table because doing it in more than one batch just becomes tiresome. But there's probably more holiday packs than there should be, or higher quality packs. But who cares? It just makes it more fun. Well, you're ready for bed.
I have to go to work early tomorrow. Fix all the fires from today.
There was a fire?
Yes, many of them burning right now.
Are you a fire marshal?
I'm gonna see if I
Since
can
what?
do a 12 on Friday too. The floater left
When
crying
did you
today.
get your fire marshal certification?
This morning when I had to put out about 30 fires.
Are you saying real fires, or are you saying hypothetical fires?
Hypothetical
Just
fires.
making sure. Oh, Luna, come here.
I'm gonna go say hi to Chad.
Luna, come here. Come here, Berber.
Our floater left crying today. She's not interested in your shenanigans. Look at her, she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me, Dad?
Who's a baby?
You're making Jean's feelings hurt.
Where's your misters?
He's like, why don't you pick me up like that?
Because he's not, like, as efficiently packed. He's a little bit bigger.
Efficiently packed?
All her weight is very compact.
Are you
G
saying
is
she's
just a
short
bigger
and
dog.
chunky?
She's
No,
just,
are you short and chunky?
she's just very efficient.
What is G? Look at him, his feelings are hurt.
G's a little bit lankier.
He was like, what'd you call me? Luna, you're just short and compact. Luna May. Should we go to bed?
You gonna go sleepies? Ooh, you don't need to launch yourself.
Let them out once you're done. 'Cause they were
Your
not
Luna has mites and lost a bunch of hair. That's no good.
They went out like an hour ago, so I don't want to let them out yet. So let them out once you're done. Because you know she'll come down anyway for food.
Alright.
She's a real foodie.
Did she get him from outside? Well, last time when we got ticks in the house from the dogs, that was a meltdown I did not need that week. Just, Haley ripped the house apart, sprayed, cleaned everything, threw out the dog beds. That was stressful. But they got oil put on them that the ticks can't latch onto. Apparently all dogs have these type of mites. Their immune systems just work with them, so something happened that sparked it to flare up. Interesting. Well, I hope she's okay. I'm gonna keep on waiting if people want to do some more stuff. The vets took 3 months to tell you what was wrong. Why did it take them 3 months? Just different tests and stuff, or they were just negligent? Bro, vets aren't cheap either. It's crazy, so crazy expensive. You took her in, they said, oh, it's nothing, called him 5+ times and said it was getting better. They said not to worry, finally took her back 3 months later and had some choice words in which a new vet saw her and did some tests and gave me some meds for her. That's annoying. And the visits just cost every time. I forgot what I was just about to talk about too. Damn it. Oh, you're close to 500+ in vet bills this year just for visits. There is insurance for it too, but I don't know if it would cover a vet visit. probably be a higher deductible. Oh. So we were watching the most current Spider-Man movie where all of them came back from, or not came back, but like they came in from the alternate timelines. With J. Jonah Jameson, is that dude an Eternal? Because he's in multiple timelines as the same person. Every other movie, it's different. Except he's the same in 2 of them. Which is kind of confusing. I wonder if there's any theories about that. Because I like realized that rewatching it the other day. I was like, wait a minute. He's the only dude that's consistent. For it to cover a vet visit, it's like over $100 a month. Yeah, it's not worth it unless it's as frequent. Yes, he's from Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and he's from the OG Spider-Man too, from Tobey Maguire. I was gonna say Peter Maguire. I'm trying to remember if he was with Andrew Garfield. I don't think he is. They are in separate universes, but they're the same, exactly the same. There's got to be like something to that. I'm probably reading too much into it, but it's interesting. I rewatched the newest Ant-Man too, and it makes me really sad that we're not going to get like a proper Kang the Conqueror movie with that dude, because he got canceled. He was like the last character that I had hope for, and then it just all went to crap. The Gladiator 2 trailer, like what's his face Gladiator, like the OG movie. With what's his face? It's a sequel to it. What's that actor's name, dude? He is like way too old, and I think he got really fat to play that role. Russell Crowe, yeah. He isn't in it? Then why make a sequel? At least bring him back as like one of the emperors or something. Did he? Yeah, I guess he did. From The Poison? Bro, we were talking about this on the gaming channel. Perfect Storm. I'm convinced it's like alternate reality when they turned on CERN or something. I remember the Perfect Storm, and I remember them offloading the fish and then getting back home. But they had to lose the fish. And they all died at the end. The Emperor stabbed him in the kidney. I thought it was the poison that killed him, though. Because he stabbed him before fighting him. I stand by that Perfect Storm ended the way that I remember it, because my memory is really good. Either way, he's dead. They could bring him back, though. They didn't show him being buried. Just have a cutscene where like he's in the old Roman hospital and they bring him back. Even though I'm pretty sure back then if you got like a scrape, you'd probably die. Medieval medicine, just like I'm not like strong stomach. I can't do it. Where like they use like maggots to like disinfect a wound. Like I can't do that. It's just like nope, no thank you. The King? No. Is it about Elvis? This last episode of The Boys, though, was pretty insane. I still miss Frenchie, though. It's about, like, 15th century England. I was close then. Elvis, 15th century England. He was there. Still waiting. Give you guys a couple more minutes. The new Outlaw King? No. Well, I just started rewatching Vikings, so I'm like locked in on that for now, but eventually I will. For sure, I'll put him on the list. Have you seen the Warcraft movie? Even though you make fun of World of Warcraft? Because the dude from Vikings is in it, and that's why I started watching Vikings again, because I wanted to see more of them. No, dude, it was good. Better than 90% of the movies they're putting out now, dude. But still better. It was good when it came out. The problem is they created a movie, like, characters are still recognizable, but it would have did better if they started with Wrath of the Lich King, because that was the peak of the amount of people that would recognize everybody. And the story's crazy. But this first movie, like, laid it all out pretty well. They laid it out properly starting with where they were, but they could have done it better by starting in the middle. I wish Netflix or Prime would, like, pick it up and make it a series. They might. I think they will eventually, but like right now, stuff is weird. Especially now that Microsoft is buying them, Microsoft will probably want to cash in on a movie. Because they made the movie before that buyout. I mean, it's to our benefit, though. It'd be sick. All right, last and final call before we call it, and I roll it over to Friday. People are sleeping. All right, we'll call it here, guys. For those of you that got in tonight, we opened a good amount. I love every single one of you. You're all beautiful. I'll see you on the gaming channel tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to play. We'll see. It's a weird week, but love you all. You're all beautiful.